welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown, the conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
To the air, it's Provo. Quick throw over the middle. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on that left side of that offense. offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaks free. Brought down, but he's past the line of the game.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order on this play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And on the carry, he's heading left.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Provo. Right for the receiver. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Pick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Jefferson. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a shotgun run call. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Winton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Jefferson. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go. A red zone opportunity.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the Rebels move into the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
he makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Bringing it out, it's Guerrero. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. To throw, it's Provo. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An important third down attempt for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the Rebels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense showing blitz here. Looking to scramble. Looking right. This one caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the 1st down. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short from the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. The Rebels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. They trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Takes a shot at the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Extra point makes it 35-14. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Jefferson. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this...
Looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. The drive keeps going. Play action here on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
So now on comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Guerrero. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Provo. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Here's the handoff. Breaks free. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Gets out quickly to the left side. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Catch made over the middle.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Grab down the middle. It's McGowan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the Aggies will look to convert here on fourth down. Go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Looking to pass. It's Provo. He escapes the pocket. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. It's a fumble short of the goal line. And the ball will bounce out of the end zone, so it's a touchback and a takeaway for the defense.
That's exactly what the defense needed here to get back into this game, a chance to get the turnover, and instead of getting on top of it, the ball ends up going out of bounds where the offense will retain possession.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here he goes. Past the 20. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. The Rebels will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8.
Here we go.
Caught cleanly. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Guerrero. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to pass. It's Provo. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. A great catch and run for 6. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Back to throw. It's Jefferson. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. It feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. You've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Provo. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Rebels are on the move here. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Jefferson. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
What have we got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Guerrero. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Off to the right side. He's got room to run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Dropping back. It's Provo. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. And it's good right down the middle. Cue the celebration. They have taken the lead in the final minute.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Jefferson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time a completion. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. On the 27, it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the win. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship! Oh, wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So North Texas's offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoffs, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mean Green, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Turner trying to create good field position. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Again, makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Provo. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Aggies come to the line to run the hurry out.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always...
It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He's going to returning from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
The play fake on 1st down. He's hit just before the throw.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The short completion of the tight end. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. His line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
To the air, it's Provo. Snags the quick throw. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Aggies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Running play called on 4th down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive in the 21. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
I mean, That's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw. It's Provo. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner being brought down. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And drop back at the 8-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. Snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle made after a big gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. third down. Caught by the receiver. Tremendous toughness here. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. They come up short on the third down completion. And here comes the punt team. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First down here for this offense.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Scanning the field. It's Provo. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
We're going to score the run to the left side. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're third.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Provo. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, Now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Well, they took a look just to confirm that, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. That's good. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Provo. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
He's in the clear. Great cut. They whiff on him. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to...
Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Returning from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Provo. Bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Defense is coming after him. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring drive. The offense will now take over at the 30. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Back to pass. It's Provo. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Leaning on the run game here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
1st and goal, handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is caught, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Here we go.
Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. But the back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be...
A deep shot to the right. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, North Texas.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. North Texas. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Provo. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. They're going to run it. Gets past the 35. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Past the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. One last pass at St. Paul is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game.